Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Vivid Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save it to the seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks, and let you know we go live and eBay Live. Also, no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number 1, Jason Chourio, out of 9. George Brett, out of 8. Caden Bodine, 2 of 8. Gary Gill-Hill, 4 of 9. Peyton Toll, 2 of 9. Christian Scott, out of 8. And dual auto for Carson Benji and Jeremy Rodriguez, 3 of 10. Steve Monster Millam, 4 of 7. Gavin Turley, 7 of 10. Jake Bloss, 2 of 3. Kalen Culpepper, Technicolors, 9 of 9. Jonah Tong, out of 5. Cam Commenti, 4 of 10. And Charlie Sheen and DB Sweeney, 4 of 10, dual auto. Brendan Summerhill, out of 5. Nick Kurtz, out of 5, or out of 6. Drake Baldwin, 1 of 10. Liam Peterson, out of 9. Braylon Payne, out of 6. Ryan Waldschmidt, out of 10. And Jackson Chourio, bright and shiny, 9 out of 10. Victor Scott, 7 of 7. Samuel Basallo, out of 10. Brady Montgomery, out of 10. David Shields, out of 6. Carter Holton, out of 7. Carson Benji, 6 of 8. And Paul Skeens, dazzling performers, 3 of 6. Boom. Jordan Lawler, 3 of 8. Roger Clemens, 4 of 8. Trey Phelps, 7 of 9. Miguel Blaze, 4 of 6. Cam Cazell, 2 of 8. Gavin Turley, 2 of 4. And Christian Campbell, 2 of 4. Box number 6. Travis Bazzana, 6 of 8. Alfredo Sena, out of 10. Angel Martinez, 4 of 4. Eduardo Tate, out of 6. Boston Bateman, out of 4. Will Gasparino, 5 of 5. And Travis Bazzana, 5 out of 10. Why is that T lowercase? Everything else is uppercase, capitalized, except for the T. That's a weird one. Getting just a little bit too groovy for me, Leaf. Box number 7. Chase Burns, 9 of 9. Kristen Campbell, out of 8. Landon Rupp, 8 of 8. Lucas Shaw, 8 of 8. Blake Burke, 5 of 8. Yober Diaz, 6 of 10. And Jace Laviolette, 5 of 6. Box number 8. Frank Thomas, 1 of 5. Luke Dickerson, 3 of 7. Charlie Condon, 3 of 9. Jacob Melton, 2 of 9. Trey Savage, 6 of 6. AJ Garcia, 4 of 10. And Ladonis DeVries, 8 of 10. Ivan Rodriguez, 1 of 8. Brady Evil, 1 of 4. Cam Smith, 1 of 2. Tommy Troy, 3 of 4. Illustrations for Juan Gonzalez, 6 of 10. My favorite of the set. Juan Nunez, 4 of 8. And Emmanuel Rodriguez, 8 of 10. And final box to break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Lazaro Montez, 9 of 9. Cooper Pratt, 2 of 2. David Matoma, 6 of 8. Jordan Beck, 4 of 6. Tyler Bremner, 6 of 6. Wahiwa Aloy, 3 of 9. And Dylan Cruz, Dazzling Performers, 2 of 3. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of the randoms. If you are in multi-sport, that is coming up in give or take 15-ish minutes. For the hits, Jason Cheerio, George Brett, Caden Bodine, Gary Gilhill, Peyton Toll, Christian Scott, Steve Monster Millum, Gavin Turley, Jake Bloss, Caitlin Culpepper, Jonah Tong, Cam Comenti, Brendan Summerhill, Nick Kurtz, Drake Baldwin, Liam Peterson, Braylon Payne, Ryan Waldschmidt, Jason Cheerio, Victor Scott, Samuel Basalo, Brady Montgomery, David Shields, Carter Holton, Carson Benji, Paul Skeens, Jordan Lawler, and Roger Clemens. Trey Phelps, Miguel Blaze, Cam Cazell, Gavin Turley, and Christian Campbell. Travis Bazzana, Alfredo Sena, Angel Martinez, Eduardo Tate, Boston Bateman, Will Gasparino, Travis Bazzana, Chase Burns, Christian Campbell, Landon Rupp, Lucas Shaw, Blake Burke, Yober Diaz, Jace Laviolette, Frank Thomas, Luke Dickerson, Charlie Condon, Jacob Melton, Trey Savage, AJ Garcia, Leo DeVries, Ivan Rodriguez, Brady Evil, Cam Smith, Tommy Troy, Juan Gonzalez, Juan Nunez, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Zara Montez, Cooper Pratt, David Matoma, Jordan Beck, Tyler Bremner, Wahiwa Aloy, Dylan Cruz, and dual autos for Carson Benji and Jeremy Rodriguez, and Charlie Sheen and DB Sweeney. Alright, that is it for Leaf Vivid. I'm going to head over to random.org real quick and take care of these guys, and then we will be all set to take on some multi-sport in just a little bit. Stay tuned for that. To random.org we go. Alright, we've got Random the Door pulled up and good to go. Gonna roll some dice. Gonna be 3 or higher to be valid for us. We're gonna go 7 times on each random, starting off with Carson Benji and Jeremy Rodriguez. Dual auto. That is 6 times. Final roll. Jeremy Rodriguez coming out on top. And Charlie Sheen and D.B. Sweeney. That is 6 times. Final roll. D.B. Sweeney coming out on top. Alright, that'll do it for Vivid. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having y'all back in here for more baseball. You're in Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. That is coming up in give or take 15-ish minutes. Is it always this fast? That it is. Let's see. I just started last week and it was a different guy. Yep. But I was on vacation. I'm the main guy who does the breaks. Alex was taking over while I was out of the country. But now I'm back in here. And yeah, we tend to go around this like pace. Usually also the schedule's a bit different. It's usually a little bit closer together so there's not like a ton of downtime. Tends to be like 20 minutes per break, give or take. That way we're not just kind of hanging out for like 10-15 minutes waiting till the next one. I appreciate it, man. Oh, but yeah, we do free shipping because why would we charge shipping when we'd have to refund for a lot of these things when a lot of spots don't hit? It's just a lot easier to keep up with. And I think it's a pretty good value, especially since we do a lot of Leaf stuff. Let's see, were there any Brody Brecks? I don't believe so. I don't believe there were any Brody Brecks. Yeah, well, that's how it normally is. Because we have a 2-person setup during the breaks. That way that we don't have to take the time to like pause for a little bit, top load everything, all that kind of stuff. If you don't hit a card, then you don't have a shipping to refund. So we just your order just gets marked as shipped in the eBay system, and that is it. It gets archived, and there's nothing really else to do. Like a really short, sweet, simple process. Yeah, we like to keep it as like easygoing and like brain off, I guess, is a good way to describe it as possible. It's just like grab a couple of cheap spots, grab the person you like. For me, I think Blake Burks and this particular product really good value. I think he'll be starting in the bigs after like another year or two. And just kind of chill, basically. Don't have to worry about paying shipping or waiting for like invoices for any of that kind of stuff. Future is going to be break number, or Sports Heroes break number 8. Get that set up.